What's going on, everybody? Happy freaking Wednesday. Happy winning Wednesday. Yes, that is a banana in my hand. I'm finishing up my little midday snack here. But I hope everybody, here I am chopping my mouthful, is having a great freaking day. Steven, what's going on, brother? Just finishing up a banana. We're getting live here. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys are tagging people in the comments. I'm going to send this live to a few people here on Instagram to get more people in here. Guys, today is a mentality training. I love these days the most because I get very fucking fired up about mindset and mentality because, as you guys know, if your mindset isn't in the right place to succeed or to put on muscle mass or to be in the best shape of your life or to start your business, you can't do it. You got to have the right fucking mindset to do anything in life. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about a winning mentality, a winning mindset. You know, Wednesdays, guys, I like to call Wednesdays winning Wednesdays, hashtag winning Wednesdays. You know, I try to make as many posts about it as I can, you know, on Wednesdays. So today we're going to be talking about having a winning mentality or a winning mindset. So if you guys are just dropping in, tag some people, tag some friends who need to hear this. We're going to get fucking fired up. We're going to get into this thing today. Super stoked, guys. Super excited. I tried bone marrow. I've had it before. I made my own bone marrow for the first time today, and it was freaking phenomenal. I put some salt on it. I laid out two, decently sized bones on a pan, preheated my oven to 385 degrees, and I sat them in there for about 18 to 20 minutes. Took them out when it was kind of crusted over brown on the top, and amazing. I would definitely suggest that not eating too much bone marrow at once if you're not used to it, because it can definitely be rich in flavor. So I am going to, I should have copy and pasted this prior episode 105. And today, guys, is going to be winning mindset, having a winning mindset. Actually, I like mentality better. Having a winning mentality. Steve, we're going to get rocking and rolling. Tell me about your day. What's going on, everybody? Steven, how's your day going, brother? If you guys are just tuning in on Facebook, drop a comment. Let me know how your day is going. Having a winning mentality. Bam. Then we're going to pin this, and we're going to get started here. Pin comment. Yeah, I thought I had this mentorship call today at 11 o'clock, but it never – I guess it got canceled. Something happened. I didn't really look into it, but it wound up being pushed back. So, I said I was going to be here at 12:30. I at least let all my clients know. Steven will let you know, and Marco, I think. But typically, guys, every Wednesday I like to go a little later because of that mentorship call. But, luckily for today, we got to get going at the same time, 12 p.m. So like I said, you guys are just dropping in on Facebook. I see some guys in Instagram, Facebook. Hopefully you guys are having the best day of your entire life. I'm super fired up for today's episode. Steven, my day was freaking awesome, brother. Freaking awesome. I've been pretty active on social media. I've been trying to get out as much content as possible for you guys. Do a lot of training, Steven, as you know, in the private Facebook community that we have. So I've been really trying to do that. I did a little training today on the bone marrow, listing some health benefits. So I'm going to post that, at some time. So it's constantly getting new content, constantly, having to stay on my content game, because if I'm not on my content game, I'm not recognizable on social media. I'm trying to get you guys to get into this movement and to understand that if you can have a relentless mindset, anything is freaking possible in your life. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about having a winning mindset, a winning mentality, and, some things that I do to kind of shake my inner critic or, those voices in your head, right? Those self-limiting beliefs, that self-sabotaging voice in your head that is against you. It doesn't want you to win. We all have that voice. We all know that voice is there. But if we can have a winning mindset, a winning mentality, and we can kind of smush that voice, we're going to be much more likely to achieve our goals and to be living, the life that we truly desire. And I know each and every one of you guys deserve to be living that dream life. So if you guys are just tuning in, Tony, what's going on, brother? If you're just tuning in, tag some people that need to hear this message. We're going to get fired up today. I'm super fucking fired up for today's episode on the podcast, episode 105. Let me know how your day's going. I got some notes here to share with you guys. Yesterday's episode was freaking awesome. I really enjoyed speaking about, nutrition and those three kind of primary centerpieces to my diet. Hopefully you guys got something from yesterday's podcast. It was more of a training. And like, Steven, you know this, I'm really big on these guides and trainings in the community because, you know, I can say this stuff all day long, guys, of what I do and what to do to kind of, you know, say gain lean muscle mass or to lose fat or to get in the best shape of your life. But if you don't know why you're doing these things, you're more likely to not really stick it out. So I like to educate you guys and kind of allow you to understand and be aware of why I eat bone marrow, why, you know, I'm not a fan of long distance running and I'd rather have you guys do, you know, 10 to 15 minutes of HIIT, you know, stuff like that. So anyways, we're going to get started, guys. I'm going to send this. That's what I forgot to do. I'm going to send this to some people today. Bobby, I'm going to send this to some people and then we're going to get started. Tony's already here. I won't send it to you. Awesome. Send this out and we should be good to go. All right, guys. We're going live in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the Relentless Life podcast. I'm your host, Coach Chant, and I'm fired up for today's episode. Guys, we're going to be talking about mentality. We're going to be talking about what it takes to accomplish not only your fitness goals, but your life goals in general, guys. You know, I'm a fitness coach, and you guys know that I have an absolute deep desire, deep passion to serve the hell out of you guys and to give you guys everything needed to make a transformation, whether that's to put on the muscle mass or to lose fat or just to be an absolute beast in your own life. And I'm excited as hell for today's episode to give you guys some ninja tricks, some health hacks, whatever you guys need, just a fucking wake-up call to shake you a little bit and to let you know that you're worthy. And as long as you have a relentless and winning mindset, anything is possible in your life. I'm going to be dispensing and giving you guys my unlimited and limitless fucking energy, my limitless fucking desire to succeed today. And I'm going to give that to you guys for free. I'm going to give you this energy and it's up to you to do something with this energy. So I'm fucking fired up. Welcome to episode 105. This is so crazy. I cannot freaking believe, guys, we're on 105. This is so freaking awesome. Steven, you've been with me here for a little bit, brother. And it's been a ride, dude. I started back my podcast up at 67 and I've been uploading 5 lives every single week as podcasts. And man, this platform is really starting to take off. So I cannot thank you, Steven. I cannot thank a lot of the other guys in here, Tony and the other Steven and Dakota and Brennan and all of you guys that are in here fucking showing up for yourself. Steven, I see your tags. I appreciate the hell out of you, man. Dylan, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the best fucking live, the best stream, the best podcast you could possibly be in right now on Wednesday. All across the world, guys. This shit is the very beginning. I got the energy. I got the fuego. I got the fire. I got the hype. I'm here to fucking wake you guys up. Nando20, what is going on, boss man? I hope you're having the best day of your entire life. And if you're not, I'm about to make you have the best day fucking ever, guys. Because at the end of the day, it's about bringing a mindset that is willing to overcome anything and everything that's needed to be a fucking beast and not a bitch. I'm going to wake your inner beast up today and fucking shut down your inner bitch. That is what today's episode is about. It's about having this mentality, guys, to fucking reach for the stars and to dream big and to never settle and to always smile while you're doing it. So I'm fired up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are watching this on a live stream, much love, much respect to you for taking time out of your day and showing up for yourself. Thank you guys for the tags. Tag some more people. Let's get this room popping, whether you're on Facebook or on Instagram. Let's get it popping, baby. Today, we're changing lives. We're changing mentalities. We're changing mindsets, guys, because I know we're all going through shit. I'm going through pain every day. I'm going through struggle. I quit my full-time job. I went all in on this online coaching thing. And guys, I'm here to fucking inspire you that you can do the same thing. You can do whatever you set your mind to. You set your mind to do something, you set a goal, and you say, I'm going to fucking accomplish that goal no matter what challenge comes in front of me, no matter what God decides to place in my life. I'm going to preach success. I'm going to preach awakeness and being woke and being alive, guys. It's about being alive and feeling the energy and feeling this limitlessness, right? Nobody in this world is limited. Nobody is suppressed. Yes, everybody could make an excuse for why they're not where they want to be or why they're not living the life that they want to live, guys. But I'm here to tell you, if I were to allow my excuses to hold me down, I'd still be working my same 9-to-5 job. I'd still be unhappy. I'd still be in pain, and I still am in pain, but I'm finding the answers and I'm pushing through so that one day I cannot be in pain, and I can be happy again, and I can be serving the world, and I can be changing lives and doing it exactly how I want to do it. So I want to thank you guys for being here, guys. Today, a winning mentality. I'm going to have you guys interact. You guys know how I like to run these live streams, how I like to run these podcasts now. I like to interact with you guys in here on Instagram, in here on Facebook. It is a very personal connection because, guys, I always say success like speed. And when we can implement the things that we learn and these challenges, we are going to be so much more successful in our fitness journey or just accomplishing our life goals. So today, guys, I'm going to need you to write some stuff down in the comments. I'm going to need you to be very, very interactive and show up. You guys are already here, so take that next step and write what I tell you guys to in the comments below, guys. I cannot stress to you enough how important it is to be interactive in these live streams. Obviously, if you're listening on the podcast, that's totally fine. What you guys can do is you can get a journal. I have a journal here that I write in every day. You guys can see I write my goals down. I write how I'm feeling, today's goals, benefits of bone marrow. This was for my training. I have one of these, guys, $5, $6, $7 on Amazon. You guys can get your own journal. It will last you 6, 7, 8 months if you write in it every day. So definitely suggest doing that. And like I said, if you guys are watching, listening, Mr. Nichols, what's going on? Welcome to the fucking live stream. But if you guys are just tuning in, like I said, I want you to be super interactive today. I want you to be in the comments. Drop some fire, guys. I want to see some fire emojis in the comments below if you guys are already feeling fired up. Let me know you guys are feeling this energy. Let me know you guys are receiving my energy. You're receiving my limitless. I'm fucking limitless, and you are too. So let me know if you're feeling limitless right now. Let me know if you're getting this energy. Steven, I see you with the fire. Let me know if you're feeling some type of way right now, guys. Let me know if you're feeling like you want to conquer the world, like you want to conquer your day. It's 12 o'clock. A lot of you guys, you've been working since, say, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So you've been at work for a little bit now. And I want to give you the energy needed to get through the rest of your day. Not just get through it, but fucking thrive through it, baby. Get off at 5 or 6 o'clock and say, I'm gonna create the limitless energy in my body to go and crush the gym, to go and prep my meals for tomorrow, to go and set my goals for tomorrow. Guys, I understand how fucking frustrating it can be to work a job that you hate. I get it. Tony, I see you with the fire. Let's fucking go. I understand the frustration and the level of just like you can be depressed and like feel stuck. I get it. But guys, what are you doing with the other 12 hours in your day? Obviously, you have to sleep for 6 to 8, but what are you doing with the other 4 to 6? Set goals, prep your meals, hit the gym. Inspire yourself to be a better person. Inspire yourself to get that promotion. What do you have to do? Do you have to show up an extra 30 minutes earlier to show your boss that you want a promotion or that you want a raise, right? Or start reaching out to another career, another profession, right? Another business that you want to get into. If you want to change professions, change careers, go out and reach out to that career. Work your ass off here so that you can get a good letter of recommendation so that you can go to that other company and be happier. Guys, there's things you can do every single day. So get hyped, get motivated, inspire yourself to encapsulate a winning fucking mentality. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to come and hold your hand and walk you down that glorious path, that glorious road. You got to carve it yourself. You cannot follow where most people go. Where most people go, guys, is average. And that's what they're going to be. They're following a path that's already been carved out because that's easy. They say, oh, there's a path. Let's walk this way. Instead of what's over here. We have to start cutting down trees. We have to start digging trenches, right? And there's a lot of uncertainty there. But if you're anyone like me and you want to be a fucking beast and you want to change the world and you want to follow your passion and follow your heart, then you're going to fucking carve your own path. And it all starts here, guys. You got to have a certain mentality. Guys, this is the kind of stuff that you have to ask yourself every day. You got to ask yourself, and I want to see this in the comments. Steven, I see you're in here. I want to see this in the comments. You got to ask yourself, why is it that I do what I do? I want to see that in the comments. Why is it right? Why is it I do what I do? I want to see in the comments, Facebook, Instagram. Why is it I do what I do? And by the way, as you guys are writing that, if you have a bottle of water in front of you, I want you to chug it for 3 seconds right now. Chug your water. Super important to stay hydrated, guys. I spoke about this yesterday in my live. Why is it I do what I do? Why is it I do what I do? Really ask that question. ask it and think about it. Say it. I want you guys to say it out loud right now. Why is it I do what I do? That's going to allow your mind to really think about that question and say, well, why is it I do what I do? Why is it I do? And if you're unsure, you're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to figure it out. Maybe you're in the wrong career. Maybe you're not happy with your body, and maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time for you guys to start to invest and commit to your fitness goals to feel better. You guys know I was that skinny kid. I was bullied. I was pushed around. I was spit on. I was choked. Kids stole my money. Like I was beat to shit, and I was so insecure, and I had no confidence. And that's why now I do what I do. Why is it I am a fitness coach? Well, it's because of my past trauma and experience. And I don't want other people to feel that way. Not saying that as an adult that's happening to you guys, but you could be bullied in other ways. You could be bullied around by your boss or coworkers or your friends, right? Your friends making you feel like shit that you're trying to accomplish your goals. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but that is not a real friend. Matt, what's going on, brother? Guys, that is not a real friend. So you have to ask yourself, why is it that you do what you do? Ask yourself, why is it I do what I do? So guys, once you can be aware of that, and once you're asking yourself, okay, why is it I do what I do? You now have to figure this out, right? You have to get into the deep crevices of your mind and say, okay, I do this because I want this result and I want to feel more confident, or I want to show up more for my partner, or I want to show up more for my kids, or I want to excel in my job and help more people in the hospital, or I want to take more drugs off the street. I want to be more productive and more proactive and more supportive in my community. Whatever it is, figure that out. And now, what kind of action steps do you have to take to support that why and that reason? What are you doing to support that reason and that why? What's going on, babe? Happy Wednesday, cutie. Happy freaking Wednesday. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, but it's the winning mentality that's going to take you from level 1 to level 100. It's not going to happen overnight, but you have to ask that first question. Why is it that I do what I do? If you guys get anything from this video, I want you to get that. I want you to figure that out. And if you know why you do what you do, and to the deepest core with the most details, if you really know, I want you guys to fucking remind yourself of this every single day that you wake up. I want you to affirm it. You see, I have all my clients, myself included, perform positive affirmations. Drew, what's going on, brother? Happy Wednesday. We do these positive affirmations every day. I was doing them this morning, and I wasn't just writing them down like every day, guys. Like I said, I write stuff down where I want my business to go, how many clients I want to help. You know, I want to change the world. I want to make this much money per month. I want to inspire the world to change and to make healthier habits and to change the lives of kids. And I want to start a nonprofit one day, you know, to feed hungry children. Like, I write all that stuff down. But guys, on top of that, I also am now starting to say these affirmations out loud. So like, guys, for instance, with me, I've been in pain for 7 fucking years. 7 years I've been in pain, and I'm still in pain. I'm still tight. I'm still feels like shit. I can't breathe. I have bad allergies. But guys, now what I'm saying in the morning is my mind and body function as one. My mind and body function as one. My mind and body function as one. My mind and body function as one, because my biggest disconnect right now is that my mind is sending false signals of being tight, or, you know, my body actually is tight, but now I'm thinking about it, and I'm living in this weird, like, retro, like, life of things aren't connected, and like my mind's all over the place, my body's tight. And so by saying that in the morning, I'm programming my subconscious to truly believe that my mind and my body are working or functioning as one. So I said that 5 to 10 times this morning, right? Then I also said, I am limitless and I am unstoppable. 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 I want you guys to write that in the comments as I say these affirmations. Obviously, the ones that apply to you. So like everybody, you can say in the comments, I am limitless and I am unstoppable. I am limitless and I am unstoppable. I am limitless and I am unstoppable. Write it down right now in the comments. I see people in Facebook and I see people in Instagram. Write it down in the comments. If you guys are on the podcast or on the replay, write it in the comments or write it down in your journal and take a picture of it and fucking tag me on Instagram or on Facebook. I want to see those of you that are actually taking this training seriously, guys. I don't get paid to do this. I'm doing this because I actually want somebody to implement it and to make a change in their life. It's silly, right? From the outside, you think, What is me saying this out loud or writing it down going to actually do? It's not tangible. It's not practical. Like, it's not changing me. Like, what? Guys, you're programming your subconscious mind to be a winner. You're programming your mind to do the things and take the actions needed to be limitless and unstoppable. Stephen is limitless and he is unstoppable. He is limitless and he is unstoppable. Guys, you have to say this out loud too. The way that you're really going to improve your mentality to be a winner and not a fucking loser and be a bitch is by saying it out loud. Drew, I see you. I am limitless and I am unstoppable. I am limitless and I am unstoppable. Guys, something else I said to myself this morning is I attract positive people only. I attract positive people only. I attract positive people only. So this can apply to everybody in here, podcast or live or replay. I attract positive people only. I attract positive people only. I want to see in the comments. I attract positive people only. Guys, this is a new rendition to the podcast. I've never done anything like this today. And I want you guys to affirm who it is you're supposed to fucking be. And when you guys can write this down in the comments and you can partake in this training and this podcast and say it out loud, I attract positive people only. Steven, yes, way to fucking implement. Success like speed. Let's go, guys. Put it in the comments. I attract positive people only. I attract positive people only, meaning I ditch the toxic, negative people that are currently in my life. I have no room for them. I have no energy for them because I am asking the universe and I am manifesting to my greatest ability to bring me positive people, to bring me like-minded people who want greatness, who want to change, who want to make a lot of money, who want to be happy. That's what I want. That's what Coach Chance Calloway, that's what I want in my life. And I demand I will get it because I affirm it every single day. I no longer put up with toxic people. I no longer put up with toxic environments or toxic energy. That's why you won't catch me at the bar anymore. That's why you don't catch me at parties or at hangouts. I only have time for my girlfriend, for my family, her family, for people that I care about, love, close friends in my inner circle, my clients. All of those people are positive. And if one of them steps out of line and is negative, they're out of my program. They're out of my life. I don't have room for it, and neither should you. Drew, I see you. I attract positive people only. Guys, this is the kind of stuff you need to implement in order to adopt a winning mentality. To be a winner and to be truly great and to live a life that you deserve and that most of you probably desire, but you might think like, oh, I'm not deserving of it. That's your problem. That's your fucking problem is you don't think that you deserve this life. You're fucking sabotaging your own success and your own happiness. You're getting in the way of making more fucking money. It's you. It's you and nobody fucking else. And if you're somebody to make an excuse and this is hurting you right now, well, fucking good. You're the person I need to speak to. You're the person who needs to hear this message. You guys need to fucking understand that you are the fucking problem. Not your mom, not your dad, not your girlfriend or boyfriend, husband or wife, not your kids, not your grandparents, not your boss, your coworkers, your friends. It's fucking you. Step out of your own way. Get out of your own head. Stop overthinking. Start affirming who you want to be. And instead of saying, I will be this person or I will be like this, say, I am this person and I am like this. You have to step into it. You have to actually experience what it would feel like if you were that person. But instead of saying, I will become this, say, I am already this. I attract positive people only. I make no room for negative people. Not saying I will get rid of the negative people in my life. Say, I have no room for negative people, meaning there's no room there. So they're already out of my life. They're dead and gone to me. And this is the stuff, guys, that I want you to learn from today's training, that if you can affirm the person you want to be, anything is freaking possible. Anything that you set your mind to can be possible as long as your mindset and your mentality is on the same wavelength as your must-haves. Not as your wants, but as your must-haves. What is it that you must have in this life? Who is it that you must become in this life? It all starts up here, guys. Manifestation is a real thing. You know, I'm a Christian. I believe in God. But even further than that, guys, I believe in the power of manifesting shit, and the mind and our spirit are more potent and more powerful than our physical being. If you guys are watching, I want you to take a 2 to 3 second chug of water. Let's go. Guys, this is fuel right here. Straight spring water. Fuel. You guys want to know how I have so much energy? It's fucking fuel. I have no room for negative people. Steven, I see you. And guys, listen. I see some of you implementing this right now on live. I love that. But if you're on the replay, if you're on live, if you're on the podcast, what I want you guys to do is screenshot right now, screenshot this episode, Facebook, Instagram, on the podcast, screenshot the picture of me going like this, right? It says The Relentless Life. Screenshot. I want you to repost it to your story. I want you to tag at Chance Galloway Fitness. And then what I want you to do is write 3 affirmations. 3 affirmations, guys. Let's see who's vulnerable here. Let's see who is transparent, who has the confidence in themselves. Because I'm trying to guys, I'm trying to give you the blueprint. I'm trying to give you what it takes. And there's really nothing to it. It's just fucking stepping into it and saying, God damn it, I'm the one. Steven, you like to say this now. I'm the fucking one. And I want you guys to tag me. I want you to post it on your Instagram or your Facebook stories. And I want you to write 3 affirmations. You guys can steal the ones that we spoke about today. And I want you to write those, maybe put a green check mark next to them. And I want you to post it on your story as a source of accountability that you guys did your homework from this training. I know you did it here, Steven, and Drew, you did it, but guys, I want to see it on your story. For those of you guys listening to this podcast, I want to see it on your story. So screenshot it. And guys, pretty soon I'm going to be doing some giveaways. You know, once this platform grows a little bit, I'm going to start to do giveaways for those of you guys that start to really engage and interact in these trainings, in these podcasts. I want to see who really wants to change. Like who's out there and really who's leaning in like this. And it's like, Chance, I'm all ears. I'm all ears, Chance. Give me the good sauce. Give me the fire. Give me the energy. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm giving you what you need to be on a whole new fucking level. Like this shit isn't just like, I've been practicing and I've been having to figure this shit out for the last 12 years. Being bullied, being the skinny kid, being picked on, being pushed around, pushed into fences, spit on, choked on a bus. I've talked about all of this stuff, guys. I've given you my story. One more affirmation. Guys, in the comments, last one here. Listen to this, guys. I am the one to make the change needed, ... to live the life I deserve. I am the one to make the change needed to live the life I deserve. I want to see it in the comments. I know that's a long one. I am the one to make the change needed to live the life I deserve. Say it one more time. I am the one. You guys just stand up. Stand up. Let's go, baby. I am the one to make the change needed, ... to live the life I deserve. Guys, it's you. It is you. That is the blueprint. It's not Coach Chance. It's not your dad or your mom or your brother or your sister or your coworkers or your friends or your boss or your teachers or professors. It is you. It is you. You've had it this entire time. And I'm simply just trying to shake you a little bit, wake you up, and make you realize that it's you and you've been getting in your own fucking way this entire time. The reason why, myself included, like for 3 years, guys, I don't just preach from a platform of not practicing what I preach. Like the reason why I get so into this and into these lives and with it with you guys is because I literally experienced everything that I speak about. I've experienced all of it. I've been through all of it. I would never give advice for something I've never experienced. So that's number one. Because, guys, I was working a job for 3 years post-college graduation from 2019 to 2022, just this year, that I wasn't really a fan of. I didn't enjoy it. I love my family. You know, there were some points like with the selling aspect of roofing, I did enjoy that more than the production supervising and more than the like working on a roof. And every once in a while, don't get me wrong, I like doing some physical labor. It's good on the body. It feels good. You get some shit accomplished. But it wasn't my calling. But for 3 years, I wouldn't listen to myself and follow my passion. I just kept going through, the daily grind and turning my gears for something that wasn't giving me fulfillment. And I was literally the only thing from stopping myself to having that conversation with my dad and saying, hey, listen, I want to go part-time. I want to start my own business. I'm super passionate about helping people through health, fitness, nutrition, mindset, and accountability. And I'm going to go give it a try. I was the only one, not my mom, not my dad, not my girlfriend, sister, brothers, uncle, nobody. I was the one that was standing in my own way from doing what I wanted to do. So like I said, I preach from a platform of fully understanding that I was once there. And until recently, I finally took the oath to myself to never again live my life for other people. And as I just said, the final affirmation, and I want you guys to screenshot this Facebook, Instagram, podcast, live, replay, whatever you guys are listening or watching from. And I want you to affirm these things we spoke about today or make your own 3 affirmations. I am the one to make the change needed to live the life I deserve, because you all deserve it. I don't care how self-sabotaged you are. I don't care how much trauma you've been through. I don't care how down on yourself you get. You deserve a much better life than you currently live. And it might not even be a bad life. You might be happy, content, comfortable, and that's fine. But I'm just letting you know that you deserve even better than what you're already currently living. It's just going to take a little bit of hard work and a little bit of you just kind of saying, okay, get out of my own way. Go ahead. Go ahead. Build your mindset, build your confidence. Have that discussion with your boss. Right? It's just going to take a little bit of getting out of your own way. That's what I did. Am I a millionaire yet? No. Am I helping 300 men in my community yet? No. Am I making an impact? Fuck yes. Am I happier? 10 times more happy. Am I more confident in what I do? Hell yes. Am I healthier since committing to my fitness goals? Abso-fucking-lutely. Am I happier in my relationships? Abso-fucking-lutely. And I did this, I achieved this, and it's only the beginning, because I made the decision to get the fuck out of my own way. And I want you guys, I want 1, 2, 4, 6, 100 fucking people from listening to this live, this replay, this podcast, to get it through your fucking thick heads and make you realize you are the fucking one. You're the reason why you're not where you want to be. And every single thing you've accomplished to this day is because of you. So it goes both ways. Everything positive you've achieved is because of you. Everything negative that's happened in your life is because of you. And in some instances, guys, yes, there are things we can't control that happen to us, right? God forbid, people get in car accidents. Maybe it's not their fault. You still made the decision to get in your car and go driving that day, whether it was for a doctor's appointment, you were going to class or work or a soccer game. You were still driving that car. You were still the one driving it. Or say you're in the passenger seat. I'm always going to have people question me, right? You still decided to get into the car. So whether it's an indirect or direct fault of yours, you still have to say, I made that decision. And now, even though I really wasn't in control of the outcome of that, I can control how I respond to that event. And that is what makes a beast and not a bitch. That is what truly resembles a winner mindset, a winner's mentality. And that's what I want you guys to get from today's episode on the podcast. So that is it. That is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this rendition of the Relentless Life podcast. I know I really haven't gone down this road, but you know me, guys, I'm always trying to change things up, change up the vibe, change up the energy, make you guys stay on your toes, on the edge of your seat, right? Get to know the real Chance, get to know the real Coach Chance. And I'm super fucking happy that you guys showed up today. I want to say thank you very much for Facebook, for Instagram, for anybody listening on the audio version of the podcast, for showing up. It makes me feel like, I'm not doing this for no reason. That like seeing Drew and Steven and Kate and some of you guys in here interacting makes me just so freaking happy. So it's unbelievable, guys. I'm just very grateful for every single one of you in here. And I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep showing up and staying consistent with you guys. And, I love what I do, guys. I wake up every day and I get to do something that I'm extremely fucking passionate about. And I want to use what I've been through as inspiration for you to like say, look, holy shit, if Chance had this experience, he's been in pain for 7 years, he worked a job he hated, has had problems financially, like all this shit, right, that I talk about with bullying and with the lack of self-confidence, I can do it too. And you can. There is no difference, guys. We all have different experiences. We're all in different situations, different circumstances. But It's the real me, guys. This is the real me. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, first of all, if you're not already subscribed to the podcast, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new episodes. We drop 5 new episodes every single week. Monday through Friday, we go live on Facebook and on Instagram. And pretty soon here, guys, once I hopefully get a new phone, we'll be going live on TikTok as well. So we'll be live on 3 platforms. And as you guys know, I upload this on my YouTube channel. I post it on Facebook after, so you guys can find this on every platform. So hit that subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss any new episodes. We're live 12 p.m. every single day, Monday through Friday. And if you want to leave a review, once you subscribe to the podcast, you guys can scroll all the way down, click ratings and reviews, leave us a rating, leave us a review. That way we can get this message to more people as possible. We can show people, look, if you just affirm the person that you want to be and only put positive thoughts in your mind and literally not just write them down in a journal, but literally stand up, stop fucking sitting down when you do this shit. Stand the fuck up, scream at the top of your lungs, I am the motherfucking one, or I am positive, or I am relentless, I am limitless and unlimited in my potential to be the greatest version of myself possible. And you say those things over and over and over and over and over again, day after day after day after day, you start to gain momentum. You are going to be so freaking confident in what it is that you want to do, who it is you want to become, and what it is that you want to have in your life. So guys, that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. on the podcast. Much love, much respect. Stay fucking relentless. Let's go. Guys, another podcast in the fucking book. I'm going to go over some of your comments now, Steven. I'm going to scroll up and read what you said. You said a few things here, probably just you interacting. But just like I said, guys, on the podcast, I'm super grateful for those of you guys that show up consistently, especially every day. I see Steven in here all the time. Drew, good seeing you in here. Kate, babe, I see you in here all the time. You know, I didn't see Brendan. He'll probably catch it on the replay, but I'm really happy that you guys show up consistently, as I always like to say, consistently every day for yourself. Today was a great fucking training. If you guys are just tuning in, you just missed a fire episode, or you can just, if you want to watch replay, do that, or you can just go back on the podcast, subscribe to the Relentless Life, and rewatch episode 105. I really dug deep into what, encompasses a winning or winner's mentality. And we kind of did some affirmations. So, also, guys, I wanted to say, I didn't say it at the end of the episode, but I want you guys to screenshot, if you are still in here, I want you to screenshot while I'm still here, if you haven't already, on Facebook or Instagram, screenshot your screen. I don't know if you guys know how to do this, just obviously the power button and the volume at the same time. I have a lot of friends on Facebook that are a little bit older that might not know how to screenshot. So you guys know how it is. Anyways, screenshot, tag me at Chance Galloway Fitness, and write those 3 affirmations, or create your own affirmations and write them on the post and post it on your Instagram or your Facebook story or both. And I'll see who really, is about making that change and implementing what was taught here today on the training. So I'm going to read these real quick while I still have you guys on. Steven, always my hype man. Let's see. You said, I have no room for negative people. Yes, sir. Manifestation works. Have to believe to conquer your dreams and goals. Amen. Look how far you've come since then. Amen, brother. That's why I'm on here. I'm the one to make the change needed to live the life I deserve. And then Drew commented in. I love it. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much for engaging today. Steven, you said, number 1, dude, this is awesome. I didn't even ask you to do this. Number 1, why do I do what I do? Number 2, I attract positive people only. I have no room for negative people. 3, I am the one to make a change needed to live the life I deserve. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, dude. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys can catch the podcast if you want to watch this replay. You can catch the visual YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I post them all on those platforms. Or if you just want to listen to the audio version on your way to work tomorrow, while cleaning your house later, or whatever it is that you guys are doing. Whatever it is that you guys are doing at any time of the day, you guys can go back and listen to the audio version on Spotify or on the Apple Podcast app. It's really actually on 9 or 10 different podcast platforms. I think Google Podcasts, Stitcher, a few other ones that most people probably really don't know about. Spotify and the Apple Podcast app are definitely the most popular. But that is it. If you guys have any more questions, you can definitely ask them now. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Try to be as active as I can throughout the rest of the day on social media and keep putting in the work. Keep going to work for you guys. I hope that you guys are crushing your fitness goals. And of course, if you need help with that and, want to take it to that next level, see if maybe my community can't be the change that you need. We'll see if our vibe fits, see if our energy fits. You guys can reach out to me, and we'll schedule a phone call, and and see if we don't work well together. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys crush the rest of your day, crush your goals, crush your dreams, be relentless, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love, much respect. Peace.